So what's up YouTube, welcome to another video from my channel. I'm going to review a brand new segment today, and that's the segment of e-scooters. Now before I start this video on each and every scooter here, I need to say you something about the market. The market is mainly divided into two main sections: the entry-level segment and the upper segment, which is the more mature segment, and it has the other brands like Bajaj Chetak and EEVE 450, 450X and the TVS IQ, the recent launch. But the entry-level market has a lot of players in it. So if you consider the timeline of this market, you will see only two brands which had the monopoly of this market, that is the EVEE and the Hero Electric. Now these two were producing scooters for quite a long time now, and EVEE are the one who kickstarted the segment, kickstarted this market. So these scooters are meant to serve the commuting duties, but where Hero and EVEE did not serve well is the range. See, if you don't have enough range for your scooter doing commuting duties, then you are not having a proper purpose of owning those scooters. And another thing is the performance. The scooters did not exceed a speed of 30 kilometers per hour, 35 kilometers per hour, right? If you consider a commuter, you at least need about 40 to 50 kilometers per hour of speed. And in my aspect, if you see 70 kilometers of minimum range, 70 to 80 kilometers. But Hero Electric and EVEE, both of them did not serve that. That's why I actually came up with this brand named EVEE Electric Scooters. This is a Bhubaneswar based company who came up with a whole lot of lineup here, and I need to discuss about that brand, and I will review mainly two products from this brand, because more or less it's the same from inside, and the outer shell is quite different, the designs are quite different. So there are two main type of scooters that you get. One is with a lead acid battery and another with a lithium ion battery. So I will discuss about that in a proper way. So let's hop on to the video. So here it is guys, I'm riding the EVEE Atreo. Now this is the lead acid battery scooter from EVEE. Speaking about the battery pack, so it has 6 batteries in it. There is another model which has 5 batteries, so it's the one with the 6 battery setup. Now it has 3 modes in it. The modes I was speaking about is first mode, second mode and third mode. In the first mode it will do a top speed of about 35, yeah, it's locked in 35. The second mode, so yeah, the second mode, okay, you can feel the power difference quite a bit. Now the second mode would do a top speed of, let's see, 36, 38, 39, 40. Yeah, second mode is locked at 40 kilometers per hour. Now coming to the mode 3, so the mode 3 would do around 43, 44. So yeah, the mode 3 would do around 44 kilometers per hour of speed. Now that's quite respectable if you consider an EVEE, because I have never ridden an EVEE which is doing more than 40 kilometers per hour, to be honest. Another thing is that the braking performance of this scooter is quite tricky. It's not bad, but you need to get used to the brakes actually, because when you brake, the throttle instantly cut off. I guess it has the regenerative braking system, so it automatically cuts off the throttle. But even if you are tapping the brake lever, you are tapping the brake lever and now you are accelerating, you don't have any performance. Now if you are leaving that, then you are accelerating. So that's the thing, it has this regenerative braking feature. So yeah, it's good for commuting. It's hands down one of the best scooters I have ever experienced for commuting, especially when it's electric and you have almost zero running cost. Now coming to the range is about 70 kilometers on a single charge, 70 to 80 kilometers they claim. Now I believe that's gonna happen because it's coming with 6 lead acid batteries instead of 5, so you have that extra 5 or 10 kilometers to compensate for that. And the suspension quality is really good. If you see the suspension is doing a great job. Now the horn position is kind of at a odd place if you ask me, because the thumb is not reaching it at the first go. You need to hinder for it. So yeah, that's the thing. So let's stop at a better place and actually show you how beautiful this thing looks. So if you don't know about the regenerative braking system is nothing but when you tap the brake, this will automatically charge up the batteries, the minimum loss of batteries, whatever this scooter actually can. So let's get into here. Let's see. So guys, let's show you how beautiful this thing is. So this is the EVEE Atreo. You're looking at a electric scooter, but you won't understand that it's an electric scooter by its dimension on the first hand. So you have this all LED setup here. You have this beautiful LED DRL. The design is something else. You don't get to see this type of design in contemporary the IC engine scooters, but this is very beautiful to look at. You have this LED headlamps, the upper. Another thing is that it has this telescopic forks at the front, as you can see, and it has a disc brake, a small cute disc brake. It has the front tire is 90 by 100 10-incher. And another thing I actually saw right now, look how high the footboard is. The footboard is quite high from the ground, and also it's very thick. And the credit goes to the battery pack, of course. You have this swing arm cover. It's not actually swing arm cover, it's the hub motor cover. Now if you don't know about the hub motor is the motor which is directly mounted on the rear wheel. Now this is another mudguard, and here you can see the complete battery pack setup, and you have the dual shocks at the rear, and this actually enhances the ride quality of the scooter. And this is the tail section, which looks gorgeous. It's beautiful if you consider to see it from the tail. Now this is a green scooter. You don't actually need registration to maintain this scooter on the roads. This big grab handles, the pillion seat is very soft, very good to ride, and the rider seat is very spacious. Now let me turn on the dual stand. So it's a simple go there. So yeah, now see it how much it is up from the ground. Now coming to the cubby holes, you have these spaces here. You have a USB charger point here, the USB charger point. You're getting a hook here. Here's the chassis number. This is the ignition key, off, on, and push lock will release the seat like this. And you have quite a bit of space. It's a huge space here. You can actually fit in a full face helmet in it. And if you ask me about the boot carrying capacity, is about 11 to 12 liters that I feel easily. Now There is also a point here, and this is another opening for the battery, the extra battery pack, and the rest of the battery pack is integrated into it. And you have this integrated foot peg for the rear pillion. You have this cowl cover, and moreover it's a very beautiful scooter. Now coming to the instrument cluster of this scooter, so let me switch it on. Now if you see the instrument cluster, it is showing parking right now. So P for parking. I press the parking button and the P went off. Again, let's do it again. So I will press the parking button, the P button, the parking will go off. That means the scooter is ready to roll. Now coming to the modes, so there is the M button. Don't confuse it with BMW's M button. So yeah, there is a red M button. It is in, say, it's now in the first mode. So you have this one indicating the first mode. Now this is the second, so this second is indicating the second mode, and the third. So yeah, you have the speedo indications for each of and every mode. You have the kilometer driven, you have the battery capacity, the voltage, and this is actually a 250 watt motor which runs this vehicle, and it's a 60 volt battery setup, which is really good. If you ask me, I did not expect this much performance. So I have already shown you the top speed in each mode. If you ask me about getting this scooter for 67,000 roughly, it doesn't need any registration, so it's 67,000 rupees to get this scooter. It's a get-go scooter. You're going to pick it up from the showroom and you're going to ride it home. That's the thing. Another thing I did not show you is the indicators. So let me show you that. So it's the LED indicators, and another thing is hazard lights. So these are the two things that I did not show you. So this is another color of the Atreo which I have ridden. This is another model named Wind Fashion. So Wind Fashion has 5 lead acid batteries, so each having 1 year of warranty. And this is the EVEE, which also has the 5 lead acid battery setup. And this is another color for this Wind Fashion model. So each of the scooters takes about 7 to 8 hours to charge. Actually the time is double than the lithium-ion batteries scooters, and for the price you paid you get a very good scooter. And moreover, in the current days where the petrol prices are hiking like crazy, it's very easy to maintain this sort of scooters with almost zero running cost and almost near to zero maintenance cost. So if you consider about 2-3 maintenance of your scooter, or even 4 maintenance of your normal scooter, petrol scooters, like about 7 to 8,000 rupees per year. But each of these scooters come with 1 year of battery warranty. Now even if in 1 year you have to change one battery, each battery costs you about 2,500 to 3,000 rupees, and it's a complete bargain if you ask me. So guys, this was my review on the EVEE Atreo that you're seeing here. If you consider the range it offers, the 70 to 80 kilometers range when you ride it in the eco mode, and another thing is the top speed of this scooter. It is really usable in the city, and that's what makes it quite apart from the competition. It's really good, it's really crisp, the throttle response is quite good. It's like an IC scooter, but you don't have any sound. So yeah, that's the thing. So I hope you liked the video. So like, share and subscribe to It's Your Bike Ankit, and don't forget to hit the notification bell. So this is the Biswas Enterprises visiting card, and here you can get all these EVE scooters. They are dealer of these EVE scooters, and this is from where I actually got the scooters for my ride overview. In case of any inquiry, please feel free to call them.